his only source of income. He's gonna drop them here and just hope that the money he gets from here is enough to keep the Zerg at bay. But here we have Sen taking the island expansion himself, and this base is still up for grabs, not to mention these bases over here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Sin actually going for the bases down here. So there we go, both expansions, both of Socke's expansions not really being defended and getting taken out by the Zerg quite easily, and Socke's macro seems to be slipping while the Zerg's macro seems to be going quite a lot ahead. And if we take a look at the income tab, we can see, I mean, this space isn't saturated yet, and still the Zerg is ahead on income. And we'll take a look at the APM for this game overall. So Sen is quite is 50 APM average ahead of Socke. So yep, that's that. And let's see if they can actually if Socke can hold on over here, because all he has is this, and he needs to muster up a big enough army to deal with this. I still say the Colossus is really the way to go right now. So many Zerglings, so many Roaches and Hydras during the battle as well. Colossus plus Psystorm would be such a great tool. Oh, when he's losing those High Templar, those expensive gas units. But indeed, Colossus is really the way to go against such a clustered and massable army mix from the Zerg. Now, he didn't get a robotics bay up, and there is no robotics bay anywhere, no thermal lance upgrade, nothing. So he's gonna have to do with gateway units, and I don't think it's enough, because the Zerg basically has all tiers of tech available to him, while Socke does not, and he needs to be careful right now. And there we have Sen actually taking that, as I said, not really doing anything. And Socke is basically running out of money. He's being food starved, like money starved actually, by Sen, and Sen is just taking his time. And here we have some Dark Templar being warped in with the help of that Warp Prism over there. Queen will go down, let's see, indeed, there we go. And Overseer Cocoon on the way as well. He wants to take out the Nidus before this is done. Why is he should just whack away the freaking drones, kill the Nidus, and then kill the drones. But anyway, another Warp Prism over here. Has it warped anything so far? No, I'm not sure. Dying. This is like Socke's. Oh, and Socke is going to take down this base over here while Sen was moving a lot of units through his Nidus worms over here. Now, what can I say? Sen is looking much better than Socke, even though he lost his base over here. He has, I think he has a lot of minerals banked up. He has like 1k minerals, 500 gas, while Socke doesn't really have any gas at all. He has 20 gas and 700 minerals. All he can make right now is Zealots. Now, I don't know if this army can be defeated by Socke, because Socke only has he does have immortals, but he doesn't have tanks for his immortals, not enough, and he doesn't have the Psystorms he needs. He has like a few Psystorms only. There we go, 2 OK Psystorms weakening a lot of Roaches, but he's still gonna need to kill him off, and I don't see him doing that. It's like, there we have some 2 Stalkers and a Dark Templar being warped in. Let's see if these can actually do anything. I honestly don't think that they're gonna be able to do that much. And here we have Sen moving in for the kill, I believe. No, he knows that this is mined out. He doesn't even care so much. Now, changelings over here. Gonna take a look at what's happening. Another changeling going towards the base, getting taken out over there. There's a lot of Roaches. Here we go, and gotta be careful with that. Storms will probably be going down over here. Now, he's unloading those units in the Warp Prism. He maybe tried to harass, but he understands that there's just too much stuff over here, so he needs to defend. It's his only option. There we have the Archon just goes down so fast without really doing anything. And the army size, I mean, just take a look at the army size. Look at this, the Zerg is maxed out, while and 3k minerals now and 1k gas, while the Protoss is at 100. I'm not exactly sure why Sen is just going in to finish all this. I mean, he has all the units he needs, and even if he loses them, I mean, Socke cannot replenish his army, while Sen is just gonna get maxed out and 1 minute again with all his hatcheries. But I guess Sen is being extremely cautious, and nothing wrong with that. This is a tournament game, pretty high up in the brackets. It's the way you want to treat a game like that. And Socke is trying to really get this up again. He knows that the only way he can make it out of here is if he manages to get another expansion up, to get his expansion up again, I mean. So let's see if Sen goes for this expansion. Does he know about it? I think he saw it. I'm gonna take a look. Yep, indeed he did see it when it was going up. And here we have 2 more Broodlords plus this whole army mix over here that looks incredibly and is incredibly deadly. But Sen seems to just be moving around. And oops. Oh, and that's not really what you want to do with your Broodlords. And nice storms over there, all the roaches passing through it. Another storm, 2 storms, good storms. Nice AoE. Oh, and that's really nice, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. He needs more storms. If he had just a few more storms, he needs to be careful with his mortals though. These Hydra's doing so much damage from the back while the roaches are tanking the damage for him. Now he's moving back again, and let's see if he does decide to go back down here. Yep, and these, oh, and the probes are long distance mining, and they're all taken out. Yep. Here we have the Nexus is up, but I don't think Socke can really do anything. He's holding on for dear life, seriously, and those wow, and roaches just borrowing and sniping everything that comes their path. That's really horrible to see. And there we have the GG. Wow, very nice game indeed. I'm glad I took the time to cast this one. I'm sure there's many of you who wanted to see this game, and including me, myself, obviously. And just a few comments about the game. I liked the fast expand build from Socke. Seeing the Zerg was macroing up, he just decided to do the same thing and then go for a pretty aggressive, I say very aggressive, 6 warp gate push over there. Didn't really pay off though, because the mutas were already out. If those mutas wouldn't have been out, I think it would have been enough to take down the Zerg. But the mutas did come out, and then harassment started, and kind of put Socke on on hold for a while, and the Zerg had the opportunity, the window to expand and macro up as much as you wanted, really. Although a few attempts from Socke to take down drones, like with Dark Templar here and Storms here, those were pretty good, and also sniping this hatchery once over here. But overall, I think Socke just didn't get with those Mutalisk 1 or 2 Stargates up. Getting a few Phoenix, like 6-7 Phoenix, is all you needed to just deal with the Mutalisk comfortably. You don't even lose Phoenix if you micro them properly. Also, no robotic space, so no Colossus in the game. And I think that Colossus at the end of the game right now would have been his savior against this kind of composition. I mean, the Zerg player made full use of the entire tech tree. I mean, he didn't get Roaches or Hydras at the start, he got them at the end. But he still had his options open. I mean, he could get Ultralisk, he could get Broodlords, he could get all those things, while the Protoss, for instance, couldn't get Colossus or Phoenix or any Stargate unit, really. So, that's the thing. And I think that, like, 3-4 Colossus added to I mean, instead of getting all those Dark Templar, just getting like 3-4 Colossus and mixing them into the army would have been more than enough for the Protoss player to deal with this kind of army composition. So I would say that Sen has been a little bit ahead the entire game when it comes to tech tree choices compared to Socke. Now, good macro from both players, although what can I say, Muta Harass does pay off. I mean, it's obvious. And I'm glad to have cast this game for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then do subscribe, because my channel is like, what, 6 weeks old, something like that. And I'm uploading a lot of videos here for you to watch, and I hope you like my style of casting and the games that I choose to cast. Anyway, thank you for your attention, and stay tuned for more videos.